watching. And once again, we're very lucky, Fergo. We've got a visitor, the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Maybe we'll have an Aussie touching this.
Shining brightly. I hope we do. I don't want to upset any Swifties, but my money is on the 49ers.
You definitely don't want to upset Swifties.
I'm not trying to.
Just so you know, we can't touch it. We haven't won it. It's fair enough.
I won't. Looking good. Thank you, Mel.
Thanks.
A game-changing drug for young children battling cystic fibrosis is finally hitting the local market. Young patients should have a better shot at longer, healthier lives now that the crucial medicine is available for kids under the age of 6.
Reggie Davies was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis at 7 weeks old. The rare genetic disease affects his lungs, pancreas and other organs. Treating it can be intense.
He can have sort of anywhere between 15 and 20 tablets a day.
All this time, his family has known a life-changing medicine existed, but getting their hands on it in Australia was impossible.
This is a drug you want them to be on as soon as they possibly can.
Up until now, the miracle pill Trikafta had only been approved by the medicines regulator for Australians over 6 years old. Now, children with the condition aged between 2 and 6 can be prescribed it as well.
He thinks that this drug this is what's going to be the super pill that makes him big and strong.
Doctors say it's expected to extend life expectancy decades beyond 40.
The earlier we start, the less lung damage we're going to see. They're less sick, less time in hospital, more time out in the community.
The drug has been described as the closest thing to a cure for cystic fibrosis. But just because it's been approved doesn't make it affordable.
The medication itself is over $200,000 per year per patient for the rest of their life.
Last year, it was listed on the Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme, bringing the cost of a script down to $30, but only for children over 6. The Davies hope that will soon change as well.
You're always told you can't really put a price on life, but that is putting a price on life.
Amy Clements, 7 News.
Now Angie's back with the forecast. Angie, it's warming up again.
Yes, Mark. Temperatures will steadily increase as we head into the working week. Tuesday shaping up as the warmest. Those details all coming up in the 7-day forecast.
Tonight's 7 News headlines. 3 people have died after a crash north of Armidale. The Premier has admitted there's no quick fix for Sydney's rental crisis. And pro-Jewish campaigners and the Iranian community have rallied in Hyde Park this evening. Now here's Angie with the latest on Sydney's weather.
Thanks very much, Mark. There was plenty of sunshine to enjoy this morning, but the clouds followed. Despite it being a grey afternoon, we didn't see much in the way of rainfall. The CBD reached a top of 27 degrees while skies were still blue, and it is still fairly warm now, 23 degrees. Most suburbs didn't make it past the mid-20s today. Katoomba was even cooler, 21. And in terms of showers, just a sprinkle at Parramatta and on the coastal fringe. A coastal trough about the north coast is weakening and a high over the western Tasman heads closer to New Zealand. That pattern will allow a ridge over New South Wales, maintaining a mostly settled pattern for now. It won't be until Tuesday that a cold front and trough look set to enter southern parts of the state. That is going to produce a gusty change with showers from midweek. Around the capitals, it is really heating up in the nation's south. Canberra on track for 30 degrees tomorrow. Melbourne 35, Adelaide 38, even Hobart to hit 27, Perth expecting 34, all under sunny skies. Brisbane and Darwin, the only centres expecting showers. Statewide, scattered showers and a storm through the northeast. Afternoon showers and storms through the central east and west. Dry and sunny in the south, though, and that's where temperatures will soar. 40 degrees at Mildura, 38 for Deniliquin and Wagga expecting 35. More manageable temperatures for the metro region. It will be partly cloudy tomorrow with those northeasterly winds. 29 degrees expected at Manly, 31 at Camden, 32 for Penrith. It will be a partly cloudy day except for a possible late storm. On the water, northeasterly winds to 20 knots. The water temperature still 24 degrees, nice and warm. Hazardous surf warnings are again in place though. Back in the CBD, it's going to cool down to 19 degrees tonight, but from there we're expecting a top of 29 later in the day and plenty of sunshine. Ahead, another warm one for Tuesday, 31 degrees in the CBD, 34 in our west, followed by a late grey change. Hot weather and showers once again on Wednesday. And that trend with a shower or two each day continues for the rest of the outlook period. The heaviest falls at this stage looking likely on Friday. Should be a much more settled day this time next week for Sunday, but certainly some summer heat headed our way, Mark.
It sure is, Angie. Thank you. Before we go, here's a look at a story we have for you tomorrow night.
Next week on 7 News, Sydney's classroom revolution, the co-ed explosion, why families are queuing up to get in, what really is best, and the classes where 9 out of 10 students have private tutors. Is it really worth the cost? Our Education Special Reports starts Monday on 7 News.
That is 7 News for this Sunday. We'll have updates for you throughout the evening. I'm Mark Ferguson from all the team. I hope you have a great night.
Stream 7 News anytime, live and on demand on 7 Plus. And with 7news.com.au, you'll know the news now.